Okay, so we're trying actual tweezers now. And it still doesn't want to really come out. I did find out with this little piece, I might just want to take this little piece out because it does have tension on it, I see, with the little spring right there I was telling you about. It actually is on it. So I might just, there is tension on it. So, might, and then that gives me a little more. This one is wedged in there pretty good. When all else fails, you know, bang it on something. Right? Still carefully. Ah, there we go. Okay. Yay! So now we got it apart. Okay. So now we're going to bring this one back to life. Okay. So now in reverse. Reverse. Okay. So we're putting this little guy back on here. So we want to make sure this little foot is under here. Put that in here. Okay. Put this little dowel. Okay. Back in that hole. Make sure, whoops, as I drop it off. Okay. Okay. Got that guy in. Okay. We have this gear. Okay. Okay, got that back in right. Okay. Now, I'm going to take this little spring. Okay. Put this little spring back. Oops. I'm going to lose the spring. Oh, did it fall? What's this? Did I lose that spring? No. Okay, that's it. Okay. Okay. So we're going to put this spring in here. Again, not a professional. This is just at home. Okay. We're gonna try using it with the tweezers and see how that works. Okay, or not. Who knows? There is the little hook here. We want to get it on. Okay, we want to get it in front of that little hook. Then, so the little hook down here. Then we want to get this one back here. Or fling it off the table. Okay, want to get this one back here. Then maybe we'll just see if we can use the force of the finger. There we go. And hey, look, they look the same. Nice. So we have a working RG button now. Okay. Now we need to put this guy back on. Make sure you're not squeezing any wires as well. That is definitely something you want to make sure you are not doing. Because if you are, your controller will not work right. And so, we got all these. And remember, we kind of had to wiggle this back in. We had to wiggle this out of place. So now we will have to wiggle this back into place. Okay. Got that. I got on my little screws here. So we will put one screw in, get it started, get another screw, put that screw in, get it started, get another screw. I love magnetic tools. Get that one started. I like to get them all started because then you can make sure your whatever you are screwing is kind of placed right. You know, just like when you're putting your tire on, you want to make sure all your lugs are in right before you tighten it down. Okay, so we kind of get them all in there, not tighten, just kind of all into place. So it'll kind of make sure this is all in. Okay. Okay. Pretty good. Oh, oh. That just popped off. It didn't break or anything. Okay. Good. Make sure these are all snug. Remember, you are screwing the plastic, so make sure it is not too tight or you will break it. Okay. That is good. That is good. So next step is putting the battery back on. Now, also, the guy had shown me when he was telling me how to take this off, which turned out I didn't, that to pull this out of the connector down here, I found out I could just wiggle it out of the whole plastic case. Okay, I don't like to take things out of parts that, like, especially when you're dealing with electronic components, you know, when you have to take the parts out. Actually, a part did come off though. This black piece we will have to find. But whenever there's a part that you don't have to disconnect, that's a nice thing, because if you do, you risk scratching this filament, and it's, you know, you can cause more damage than good. So just be cognizant of that, so you make sure you don't mess up anything extra. Because especially if you're home doing it, then you don't know what all these pieces do, and you might run into a part where you needed that and you don't have it anymore. You needed that part. So now we just go about screwing these pieces back in, and we will be good to go. Okay. We do need to find this piece though that fell out. And we're looking for this piece. I'm guessing that's just a cushion. So we will be back after we have found that piece so we can close up this shop.